Hello, my friends. I just wanted to get on here and just talk a little bit about what I feel impressed to share. Last night, I woke up out of a deep sleep around 11 p.m. or so, and I just was like, okay, Lord, what's going on? Because I really just couldn't get back to sleep, and so I really just felt led to read Hebrews 9, which is discussing about the first covenant between God and Israel and about sacrifice and having to sacrifice a pure lamb before the Lord, and that the high priest was the one that had to go into the holy place and present the sacrifice to God for the sins of all the Israelites. And then it talks about, starting in verse 11, that Christ is the perfect sacrifice, and how Jesus, he came as now, and he became the high priest for us all. And now, through his sacrifice, through the blood that he poured out on the cross for us, that our sins are forgiven, and that he has made a way back to the Father because of his sacrifice that he did on the cross, that now we can go to the Father through Jesus. And we don't have to do animal sacrifices anymore. But what really stood out to me is that at the end it says in 27, and just as it is destined that each person dies only once, and after that comes judgment, so also Christ died only once as a sacrifice to take away the sins of many people. He will come again, but not to deal with our sins again. This time he will bring salvation to all of those who are eagerly waiting for him. So it talks about how Christ, yes, he will come again, but not to deal with our sins. And as Christians sometimes, and as unbelievers, sometimes we are so worried about our mistakes, our past, our sins, future mistakes, just all of that, that we're so wrapped up in being perfect. And Jesus is the only one. He was the perfect sacrifice. He took away sins on the cross. His blood was poured out. And that he's going to come back to bring salvation to those that are eagerly waiting for him. So we need to be eagerly waiting for his return. And I think in that, as we eagerly wait, we will no longer be concerned about sin and our mistakes because we're waiting on Jesus. Have a good day.